Back in September 2020, we sold our house in the UK, then moved to Normandy in France, where we bought an ancient French farmhouse with various outbuildings, including an old barn, a small cottage with 2 woodlands, and 3.5 acres of pastured land in a beautiful national park area. Follow us on our journey as Budo and I renovate the farmhouse, manage our land, and take on many projects for you to enjoy. Let the fun begin. Hi there folks, hope you're all okay. It's a nice sort of brisk Saturday morning and we're up here on the land. We're removing this tarp, which is actually a very big tarp, 20 by 16 metres, is that
Yep,
correct?
it's 20 metres by 16.
Yep, so we're pulling this all back and then Budo's going to lightly till the part of land that the bash was sitting on top. Then we're going to make a new growing bed for our fruit bushes.
That turned up.
That's turned up. And then what we'll do, we'll probably put this back over, will we, the part?
Yeah, I think we'll put it over the land we've tilled, because technically I tilled it earlier, but because I never had the tool to flatten it, which this one will, I think we're doing it justice by just giving it a very light till of, say what, a couple of inches, so and then a bit more maybe, but we're going to till it over and then that gets it level, and then we can put the bash back on, and then as we expose the ground as we're building our beds each week.
Obviously just keeps the weeds and that under control.
Yeah. We saw in the last week's video that we'd bought some
farming implements.
No, not the farming implements, the fruit. We bought the we got blueberries, 2 different types, and raspberries. But we've got to be careful with the raspberries because they're going in, when they go into bed, they take over the bed. So we've got to make sure we should strategically place them. Okay, so
got enough space to spread out.
let's put it on a bit of speed ramp. We'll pull this bash back and then you'll be able to watch us doing it.
Okie dokie. Now we're up on the land and Budo's on the tractor. He's got the tiller, the rotavator tiller on the back, and he's now going to start tilling the land, just basically so we can get a nice flat surface. We've got all the bash off now, and I must say it's actually worked, keeping all the weeds from coming through. So it's definitely done its job. I'll just show you from the side how the tiller works. It's a fantastic farming implement. Quick look before Budo comes back round again. Oh, I just love that earthy smell. taken what, 15-20 seconds, maybe a little bit more, might be understated, but that's perfect. Budo's coming back round again now. He's dropping the tiller back down now. Just reversing in now. Gonna have to just do one more go and then go over it slightly to where the growing bed is, but wow, look how lovely this is. I could say it's nearly as good as Budo's black compost. That is absolutely beautiful, and that's only had a light till as well. That is perfect. It's nearly as good as Budo's black gold.
I wouldn't say that. The earth is really good though. We are very slightly on acid.
Yeah.
Here on the pH scale, just below, slightly over. So by adding the compost, it's neutralising it a little bit.
Yeah.
And then when we get the fruit going in, certain fruit plants like a bit of acid as well. So
Yeah.
you know,
Some will do well, don't
yeah,
they? I
think
think.
it's going to be a balance, and we'll find what grows well here,
Yeah.
and then we'll be able to produce more of that.
Yeah, well, it's trial and error, isn't it? Because this is a new growing environment for us, totally different to what we grew back in the UK. So obviously,
Bigger.
yeah.
So this is only an experiment, this one, because we will expand out eventually. We've got the tools now and the equipment,
Fantastic.
so we'll expand out. But
How long do you think that's taken you to do that?
10 or 15 minutes, 10 minutes.
Could you imagine if we
It
had
takes longer to reverse back than do the thing. So 10 or 15 minutes, if I was doing that with a fork, we'd be all day
Yeah.
and by hand. So I'm glad I ain't doing that.
We'd be in a bad way.
Yeah, I think I'd need lots of beer tonight instead of just one. But no, I'm pleased with that. So can you explain what we're going to do with that?
Yeah, we explained earlier, didn't we, of what we're going to do.
Okay,
and
cool.
one bay, growing bay, we're going to do like we've done all the others in the same system.
While I've tilled it, it's because I want to get this flat and level off. So we're going to quickly go over it with a rake.
Yeah.
Just to bring it down a little bit, and then we'll cover it with a bash, and then we'll open it up where we want to put our new bed in.
Yeah.
I don't need to go up tight to there because there's a path there anyway.
Yeah. I was actually just thinking that when I said that you had to go one more go. We don't want that, do we? We want it
what
open.
I might do now then is take this back over there, drop this implement off, put the chipper on,
Yeah.
get that ready, and in the meantime we'll put the bash back.
Yeah.
Just rake off, put the bash back, and then we can move on to the rest of this chipping. Just pan around there, what they've got there, what we've got over there.
Right, just bear with me. We have all that there, and also running alongside where the woodland is, where the trees are, we've got all the bush there to do. This pile here.
And all over there, Trey, look.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The bit down where our orchard is.
They might not be able to see, that's a bit awkward in the, yeah.
Just right down the bottom there.
Yeah.
And all over here as well. At the back of the farmhouse. And I've started nipping off the side branches because obviously the chipper don't like all the thin branches, so we're just going to tie them up, put them in the barn, and we'll use them for faggots. Or what do they like, can't think what it's called, you put on the fire, kindling.
Kindling, yeah.
That'd be
make faggots.
yeah.
Faggot.
I found the string as well, faggots.
That's
Yeah.
different meaning in America, faggot. But here it's faggots of wood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
Have to be careful, what's it?
Yeah, you've got to be careful what we say now, haven't we? So, let's get on with that. Let's cut the film and let's crack on.
Yep.
Get all this done and then we can...
Yep, and I think we'll probably put this on time-lapse, us putting back the bash and doing that.
Maybe, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see, because of the... we've got to get this over and I want to get this
Yeah.
over there, Trace. So, yeah, probably. Anyway,
Yep.
Okay. Hi folks, right, so excuse the wind. You can see we pulled the bash back and I rototilled the growing beds. I didn't do a deep till, I only done about 2 inches and just one till rather than going like I did on the lavender 2 times and that. Reason is it was tilled but it had been flattened off by the bash, and now I just want to get it a bit fluffy for the roots to get established. But if you can see over there, we've got the rain coming again. I've just felt a few spots, so we're going to leave this open for one night. Tomorrow we'll be back and put the bash over it. If it can get a little bit damp, it's nice. Go over it and the bash underneath, because it will make the weed seeds grow and they'll come up and die straight away under the bash. So as you can see, we've set up another bed up here. Put the cardboard down. I put some lime down as well. I put a little bit of lime down the centre through the middle there, just to sweeten the earth up a little bit. But also that lime does 2 things. It helps to rot the cardboard down quicker, and then the cardboard is all been wet, so you can see that we've wetted it, so it's laying down flat. It's not blown away with the wind. And then we've got all our bushes there that we grew. We bought. We've got 2 different types of blueberry and 2 different types of raspberry, but they're very sweet apparently, very sweet, and one of them gets quite big. And then you can see what I've been doing here. So we've been on the chipper, been putting my chip paths down, around about sort of 1.5 inches deep, inch and a half. And I'm using the wood from us, you know, from our trees that grow here naturally, so it doesn't change the pH of the ground too much. Be very careful if you go and get chippings and it's all pine, all right, because it can turn your soil a bit acidic too much, and we're just bordering the acidic here. So you want to use your hardwood trees and that, you know, your oaks and hazels and things like that. So we've run out here, we just got to there, so I've got to put a bit more in there. We'll get the chipper back on tomorrow again, and this path's done as well, and it's nice and lovely to walk on, soft, crunchy, soft under your feet, no mud on your boots. And eventually we'll do all our pathways like this. You can see the onions, they're starting to stand up again. They're pushing another leaf, they're getting strong. And actually, I was saying to Tracy earlier, today is the first day you can actually smell these onions. There's a little hint of that oniony smell coming off of them. Broad beans are doing quite well. It's in the second row. And then coming over here, if you look on that third row over there, we've got our pak choy, whatever. Yeah, anyway, it's over there. Garlics are starting to stand up a bit as well. So they've been battered by -9 and quite a few days of -7, and they've come through, survived everything. And as soon as them temperatures pick up, they'll want to push and grow. The broad beans are really going already. You can hear them, they're creaking. Anyway, so this is our other fruit line here. This is gooseberries and black currants, white currants, red currants, and 2 different types of gooseberry, a white gooseberry and a green gooseberry, and I love them with custard. Beautiful. Used to get it in school, and all the kids used to eat it, and they used to pass it to me, and I'd eat a lot. Loved it. Anyway, there you go. Look, it's looking good. So the next couple of days we're going to be tackling down this area here, chipping up all the wood, levelling that off a bit more. There's a couple of more trees to come out. Concentrate on putting the bash down, finishing off the wood chips here. So we're really getting ready for spring, and then we'll have a plethora of more jobs to do. But that's what we want. You know, it's all about that. You know, you work hard, you get your rewards at the end of it. Just a quick one, folks. Down at the orchard bit, you know, you saw us planting an orchard up here roughly 2 or 3 months ago. We bare-fruited fruit trees, all different: apples, pears, peach, quince, plum. Oh, what else do we got? Anyway, there's a few there. Pears. But what's exciting, really exciting, is look, the trees are all starting to bud. There's only 2 of them that haven't bud, but they might be latecomers, like late starters. But they're all starting to bud. Let's have a look at this one. Here we go, look. So you see the little white buds on here. Come out, so it's going to take off. That's a Brayburn. That's Marilyn Platt, that one. If you didn't know, for new subscribers and viewers, our patrons who have patroned us so far on the first phase all got the first lot of patrons, if you like, all got their names to a tree, and we're going to keep that always. And up this side as well, we've got more trees coming, but we will make sure that all the other patrons that have joined us will get their name against a tree. And if they don't get a name against a tree, they will certainly get their name against the lavender row that's going down on the far field, down the hill there, over there. But look at these, I'm so pleased with these. Yeah, even these, this one over here, let me go so you can see the buds on this one. This is Kelly Magoo, but it's not the tree, that's Marmette Cruces. I ain't got my glasses, sorry. But look, see the buds? It's budding everywhere on the branches. They're excited. These trees, they can't wait to grow. It's that black compost, you know. It must be. It's got them all excited. Even this one here, look. Gillian Wheeler. Which is Oh, I can't read it. Lutzi or something. I can't. Tracy will tell you better than me. But look, if you look on the branches on this type of one, all the nodes are swelling. They're starting to swell, and you can see little buds coming out on there. It's so exciting. Can't wait till they come out. Could you imagine one day walking down this beautiful orchard through here in a summer evening under the shade of all the fruit trees? Just gonna love it. Anyway, I think it's time for some beer. So I'm off back to the house, have a chat with Tracy because she's cooking up some food, and have a nice beer. Get me going.